What's up, children of the sun? This is your metaphysical advisor, Montre Bible, doing a monthly read for Geminis. This is a tarot reading. It is general. So you guys, hey, be sure to keep that in mind. Check your rising sign and your moon sign. But if you need a personal reading, I'm always here and available. Just sitting at home, you know what I'm saying? So check out the link in the description to my website if you want a personal reading. Geminis, the month of April is a universal month. 8, this is about your finances. 8 is about power. It's about control. It's about business. It's about loans. It's about sexuality. It's a lot of energy because it's the energy we exchange between people. So these are going to be the main ideas that everybody's going to be feeling. So if anything that has to do with your finances, if you're trying to start a business, trying to transform yourself, because 8 is a very transformative energy, this is the time to do it. It is an action-oriented number. So on the numerology energetic feel, this is the month to take action, where March was a month of rest, of not doing anything or contemplating your plan. All right, so let's go to the tarot and see what the tarot has for you guys. So Geminis, we're going to do a monthly read for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you've seen more than one of my videos. Go ahead and just subscribe. All right, so Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. I hope Geminis, you're doing well. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Gemini, Sun, please give me insight into Gemini. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. I feel a really calm spirit with the Gemini cards. So hopefully that goes well for you guys. So the first card we have is the Chariot. The Chariot is reversed. This is about something not feeling in control. This is how you are in the situation. So something that regards to you not being in control. Let me pull a few more cards. Okay. So the Chariot is the first position. The second position, which is the second house of income, is the Ace of Swords. This is about being clear about your finances, clear about what you want, what's important to you, your value system. So in regards to things that are important to you, I think you're taking the lead. This is air energy, so I think you're being very clear and concise and taking a leadership role in regards to your finances and things that are important to you. The third house, I think a lot of you guys are going through different situations because the World card is reversed. The World card means something isn't done, isn't completed in your life, and this is what's consuming your mind. So when it's reversed, there's something that you need to redo over, or you need to go back and check out because it's not completed, okay? So the fourth house is your house of stability. You are defending your territory. This is the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a very defensive energy. I feel like you're winning. I feel like you are on top of things because this guy is definitely on top. And everybody else is just kind of throwing a lot of energy at him. You could be just very busy in trying to keep your ground, you know, trying to keep stable, trying to keep your stability. So if this is in regards to property, because he is defending his property, and it is in the fourth house, there could be some issues in regards to your home, your living space, or trying to defend or keep what you have, okay? So far, like I said, because these are major arcana cards, these two cards, I just feel like there's big major situations happening that is affecting your life right now, and it can be different for different Geminis. But it's just a feeling of being out of control right now, or things not moving forward, okay? So with the Chariot card reverse. Let's look at your romantic life, your sixth house, work life, and relationships. So the fifth house is these 8 of Pentacles. This could be about romantic projects. This could be about children, and this can also be about just romantic, your romantic life. It looks like there's some things that need to be worked on, or refusing to work on things, okay? So your focus may not be on romance at this time, or there's somebody that you are romantically interested in that is working on themselves, okay? This also just could mean just that, yeah, that there needs to be some perfection in regards to a romantic pursuit or somebody that you're interested in or some type of romantic affair. There's something that needs to be worked out before you can even move forward with this. Okay. The sixth house of jobs and commitments. You have the Temperance card. Okay. The Temperance card is reversed as well, means that there needs to be some patience in regards to some commitments or day-to-day job that you have. If there's a job, if this is in regards to a job with the Temperance card, this means that you need to be patient in regards to your work life or your everyday life, okay? Or you need to heal, or you need to take time to heal from something that maybe hurt you in your work life. If this is in regards to a commitment, there is two people involved, which is you and somebody else, and you guys may be taking a break to get some healing, because the Temperance talks about two things that are out of balance right now: too much giving or too much taking. If it's some type of commitment that somebody that you feel committed to, doesn't have to be a relationship, or a romantic relationship, it's asking you to be patient. Okay. I feel like there's a sort of a little bit of impatience. The seventh house is the house of relationships. You have the sixth. This person that you could be dealing with, there's a person that you're dealing with who is really stuck in the past. They're unable to move forward. I kind of get that sense that you're unable to move forward and they are unable to move forward as well, because they're getting the Six of Cups. This is someone who's just dwelling on the past. They can't let it go, and they're not happy about it either. Okay, so they want something more. They want something different, but they're just not moving forward. All right, so we're gonna pull their energy, and the ninth house, which is what you need to know, and the 10th house of how they see you. So this person is obviously hurt or was hurt by you. Yeah, the Three of Swords. This is their energy. They're stuck in the past about some past hurt that you guys went through. So this is obviously someone that you've had some type of connection with. The Three of Swords is reversed. They could be just still having their feelings hurt, but they are getting over it. They're unable to move forward because they just keep dwelling on something that you two went through that they can't seem to get over. The ninth house talks about the Two of Cups. This is what the universe wants you to know, or that you need to deal with, that you just might need to just separate from this person. You might need to just go ahead and break up, okay? If you're not already broken up, because there's such an imbalance of energy. The Two of Cups shows that there might be a breakup that's coming that you just, it's already foreseen, but this is what the universe wants you to know, basically, and just kind of deal with, is that there's a separation. For some of you guys during the quarantine, it could be that you're dealing with someone that is separated from you and cannot be with you. And this alone, it doesn't have to be something that is a painful separation. This could be just that the person is being separated from you because of this quarantine, and it's upsetting to them, but they're kind of getting over it, but they do need to take some time to get some healing process. If this is in regards to some of y'all may not feeling well, because the Temperance card is about healing and the sixth house is about health. So it could be in regards to a health issue too. Like someone needs to take time to be healing, maybe not feeling well and they're isolating themselves for that reason. You're being seen as someone, this Judgment card. The Judgment card means that this is how you're being perceived in the outside world, making judgments, trying to decide what you're going to do in regards to the situation, in regards to them. Also, as a major arcana card, you're being awarded with judgment, that you need to make the right judgment in regards to what you're going to do with this person. Let's look at the 11th house of wishes and the 12th house of what you don't know. I don't think you really want to let go of this connection, Gemini. I think you're being indecisive about it. The Two of Swords talks about someone who is not making a decision or refusing to make a decision. Also, you could be in the 11th house, because it'd be that you're waiting on this person to decide on you. I do with the Two of Cups and the Two of Wands in place. I really feel like you're kind of waiting on someone else to make a decision on the relationship versus taking the responsibility and doing it yourself. But with the Judgment card, I kind of see that you've been gifted with the judgment. Like, you need to go and do it. The 12th house is the 10 of Swords. This is a very dramatic situation, but it's not done yet. So even if you guys separate, I kind of feel like There's still some things that need to be said that are not being said. The Ten of Swords is just talking about something that has not completed itself, that you think may be done, but it's not. What's the overall outcome? Is the Four of Swords. You're taking a rest period. This is looks like a rest period of the separation between two people. So whether it's a breakup or you guys are just are quarantined and you just can't see each other, this is a rest period that's happening between two people, and you don't seem to have control over it. Overall, I see that you are not in control of what's happening right now in the situation. Someone is not happy. They feel stuck in the past. They're still dwelling on something that hurt them, but they need some time to take some healing. You need time for healing as well with this Temperance card in your 6th house. So this is mental health. This is day-to-day job. This is physical health. Take that time. Take a rest period if you need that time, okay? But this is just also could just be mental health as well. Just taking a mental health break away from somebody who feels hurt by you. You don't want to make a decision on a relationship, but the Two of Cups also tells me that you guys might be taking a separation for a short time. It is not over. Don't worry about it. You guys will come back together. It's just a short, brief moment. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. It tells me that you guys have the fire has gone out. The Ace of Wands is that someone is tired. This is a universal energy. The universe is pulling away energy. So someone feels tired. They're not ready to do anything. They don't want to start. If you take a rest period, you do have the Sun card right here. So there's a new beginning starting to happen, and you'll be happy. So I'm going to pull some more clarifier cards to see what's going on for you, Geminis. Okay. Clarify the Chariot card for me, please. Clarify the Chariot card. Clarify the Chariot card. Okay. So we have the Five of Cups. It is reversed. So you feel stuck. You feel like nothing's moving forward. With the Five of Cups there, it tells me that something that you lost or feeling sad about something you lost will come back to you. You'll be returning to something that's once lost. But right now you feel kind of stuck because nothing is happening. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups. So you value somebody, could be dealing with a water sign that you value. You want clear, concise communication. You want to talk to them. You want to take the lead in the relationship. You could this Queen of Cups could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that you could be dealing with, but it's someone that you truly do care about. Someone that you have an emotional connection with. Someone who has a very motherly spirit and wants to give to you and offer you this cup of love. And you also want to offer this message. You want to communicate with this person, but this person is not a bad person. It's just a person who is very emotionally sensitive. Clarify the World card reverse. Clarify the World card reverse. World card reverse. So right now I see with the World card reverse and the Queen of Swords reverse is the reason why this is not over yet. This chapter is not done is nobody's really talking or communicating. With the Queen of Swords reverse, no one is listening. There may be some communication, but nobody's really listening. And this is why this is stuck. You're stuck in your head about this and the idea of this relationship because there's nothing happening. Or at least the words that have been said haven't been heard. Clarify the Seven of Wands. The King of Coins. So in regards to your stable life and feeling stable, I think you're being really defensive at this time and you're just focused on work. I feel like you don't even want to focus on the emotional side of things right now. You're just like, okay, I'll just go to work. I'm just going to take care of what I need to take care of and work on my life. The King of Coins is also a workaholic. So this is like trying to defend yourself, trying to distract yourself because of your financial concerns. You're just like, okay, I'm going to focus on my money and this is it. I'm not going to focus on love and relationships and stuff like which pulls us into the 5th house position of romance life. And I see a guy working. So clarify the 8 of Pentacles. Clarify 8 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like you're like, I'm done with this relationship. The 10 of Swords there is like, I don't even want to talk about it, and I don't even want to work on it. I feel like romantically, you've shut yourself down, and you're like, I don't even want to do it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to communicate. I don't want to work on it. Clarify the Temperance card. Oops, that just jumped out. The 3 of Cups. Okay, so if you actually want the relationship to happen, or a commitment to happen, there needs to be balance. There needs to be balance that needs to be put in place, and then you'll be happy with the 3 of Cups there. Okay, so the 3 of Cups talks about being happy. You want a happy commitment. You want something to celebrate about, but there needs to be some balance. There needs to be some healing. Okay, there needs to be a time out. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarify the 6 of Cups. Clarify. Okay. This one. 3 of Swords. Okay, so your person is stuck. They haven't even let this go yet. The 3 of Swords and the 6 of Cups talks about the person that you're dealing with is very stuck on the past. They are not happy, and they're still kind of hurt. Or they were hurt by you, and you lost them. Clarify the 3 of Swords in the 8th position. Clarify the 3 of Swords. One more time, I feel. There we go. Yeah, I feel like this person is going to get over this energy. They need some time. The 8 of Cups reverse talks about they will be coming back to you to communicate. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Clarify the 2 of Cups. One more time. All right. Yeah, you guys are going through a period of separation right now. The Hangman tells me that you just need to wait. This is something that you can't force. If you really do love this person, if you really do care, I think you do. The 2 of Cups there tells me that you love this person. The 2 of Cups is 2 people coming together, but they are separated. They're not seeing eye to eye. There's some problems happening. The Hangman tells me that there's a need to wait. There's something that needs to be sacrificed. You may need to see things from their point of view. The 10th house. Clarify the Judgment card for me. Clarify the Judgment card. Clarify the Judgment card. Justice. Justice and the Judgment. Lord have mercy. Okay. 2 major arcana cards, Justice and the Judgment, are popping up in regards to you, how they see you. You could be dealing with somebody that you have legal issues with. The Justice card talks about this is a karmic plan. The Judgment talks about something is meant to happen. You're going through some karmic energy. There we go. You're going through some karmic energy with someone that needs to happen, okay? So just let it happen. It's balancing out the energy of you two. So once again, we have 2 things to deal with scales. We have the Temperance card, or not scales, but 2 things. Legal issues, Judgment, something needs to happen before you guys can get in place. Like I said, for some of you, this karmic connection is about balancing you out as well. But some of you, this is how you're being seen. It could be something legal that has to take place between you two. But I think for most of you, it's some type of karmic connection. And you have to wait on them. Clarify the 2 of Swords. It's teaching you something about them. It's teaching you something about yourself. So you need to ask yourself, what have I learned through this connection, this loss? Like, how do I deal with it? Clarify the 11, the 2 of Swords. Clarify the 2 of Swords. 7 of Swords. Okay. You're being indecisive because of maybe how somebody was acting. The 7 of Swords is about someone being sneaky, someone doing things in the dark, someone doing things behind your back. And you're being indecisive about this, about even trying because of some sneakiness that was happening. Something's happened that you didn't know. I'll clarify that. Yeah, you're getting enlightened about some new information that you didn't know. It's going to help you grow. Clarify the Ten of Swords. Woo! Come on, now you want to jump, huh? Clarify the Ten of Swords. Swords. It feels a lot of you. Okay, so this is not over. This is not over. That's what we know. The Nine of Coins talks about being independent. What you need to do is just continue with the energy of being independent. Also, for some stuff that you don't know is that this person, if you don't realize this person is single, this person is I don't know. For some of you, I think it's just telling you that you need to practice your independence, because I don't think it has to do with them, because it's in the 12th house. The 12th house tells me that just know this connection is not over. There's something that's not done yet, but you need to focus on yourself, focus on your independence. I wouldn't dwell too much on this person because there's a waiting period that's happening. Clarify the Four of Swords. Clarify. Ooh, that one wants to jump. Let's go ahead and take it then. So the Moon card, outcome. Four of Swords. Clarify by the Moon card. This is about something that was originally hidden from you that is going to be revealed to you. The Moon card is about emotions. Someone wants to express their emotions, but there is this rest period happening between you two. But the Moon card is talking about things that were done in the dark will be brought to the light. Yeah. Guilt card. I think your person does feel guilty. Something was done and something was said. And now it's also about doing stuff because you feel obligated. Not doing things out of true love, but doing things because you feel obligated to do it. Not really doing it out of love. What's the advice for Gemini for the month of April? Ooh, Gemini. You got the parrot spirit. Watch your words. Watch what you say to somebody. Gemini, you are a verbal sign. You like to communicate. You like to talk. You can't help but talk. But the parrot spirit says, watch what you say to somebody. You may have said some harsh words because somebody hurt your feelings. That person felt that. And when they come back, and they will, watch what you say. Watch what you repeat. Watch what you're manifesting, because what you say is creating some type of reality. So be careful on what you repeat, what you say, and what you say to a person, because words do hurt. I really feel like there are some words that have been said, because there's a lot of swords in here and some cups, and people have been hurt. I feel like you've gotten over some loss and you kind of moving on, but there's still some love there, what I see between two people. I feel like you're just being a little defensive, and you don't want to let this person back in. This person can't seem to let you go, and they want to come back. And there's a possibility that they will be coming back. You need to make a judgment based upon what's happened and what is happening, and decide if it is a legal issue. You need to communicate that. But I feel like you will be happy in the end. You'll find your happiness. I think this connection, though, there are some things that need to be communicated, and it's not done yet. You guys are just going through a period of a break period before you can start anew, because the Moon card and the Sun card I've seen in this reading. So overall, I think that you're going to have another conversation with this person. You have to make the right judgment on what you want to do and how you want to go forward with them. I don't really feel like you want this person, but you do love them deep down inside. Yeah, I think they love you too, but it's the waiting period. It's a resting period between you two going on right now. I do hope that helps. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what's going on with you, Geminis. Make your reality happen, because if you don't do it, then who will?